During this video, we'll review the process of changing the oil and oil filter on a 2002 Nissan Maxima. Before getting started, we want to make sure that the engine is at operating temperature. The most important part of the job, make sure you jack your car up, get it secured on jack stands, and secure the wheels with wheel chucks. Use your service manual to make sure you do this properly. Place some cardboard or tarp on the ground, so just in case there are some spills, and also make sure to put your catch pan under the drain bolt hole. Next, you want to remove the oil filler cap. This is going to help increase the flow of oil out of the drain hole below. With our catch pan in place, we're going to go ahead and remove the drain plug using our ratchet. Over the years, I found it a little easier to do this job with this oil filter wrench. And here we also have our replacement oil filter. Now before we reinstall the oil drain plug, let's go ahead and make sure we have a brand new crush washer on it. Here I'm just hand tightening. We'll return to this plug with our torque wrench to make sure it's tight in the specifications. And now we're going to go ahead and remove the oil filter. Make sure you have some shop towels handy because this part can get a little messy. Make sure your catch pan's in place. And now we're going to go ahead and prepare our oil filter. So we'll take a little bit of the oil, and there's a gasket on top of the oil filter. We want to go ahead and make sure that that's well lubricated before we tighten it back onto the vehicle. And now we're going to go ahead and replace our oil filter. Use the instructions that came with the unit that you purchased. Now this tool is a must. This is my torque wrench. We're going to go ahead and return back to that drain bolt to make sure that we tighten it back to specifications here. In my Haynes service manual, they mentioned we need about 22 to 29 foot-pounds for that bolt. And let's go ahead and make sure that that bolt is tightened to specifications. Now the car can be returned back to the ground. Now with a full oil drain and oil filter replacement, the owner's manual recommends that we replace the system with 4 1/4 quarts of oil. Now this oil funnel makes the job a little easier. It has the ability to stop the flow of oil into the engine, giving me an opportunity to measure the oil before we go ahead and replace it in the engine. That way we can accurately get that 4 1/4 quarts that we need. At this point, let's go ahead and return the engine oil cap. And let's go ahead and start that engine up. Keep an eye out underneath the car while the engine is running, just to make sure that no oil is leaking after the oil change. After the engine reaches normal operating temperature, go ahead and shut the engine off. Let the vehicle sit for 10 minutes, make sure you're on a nice level surface, and check your oil level. Add oil as needed. And then let's make sure that we dispense of that oil properly. Wherever you purchase the oil, we'll take the old oil back, and most service stations will also take it in. Once again, thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please subscribe to our channel as we put together more and more videos to help us maintain these 5th generation Maximas.